Let's just see that this connection holds, and it seems that it does. Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher this week is Iyanla Van Zandt, and our meditation today is called the Serenity Prayer, which uses the framework of the Serenity Prayer in the meditation. Definitely one of my favorites. Let's get into today's message. Life presents us with a constant balancing act between acceptance and action, between surrendering to what we can't control and then also courageously changing what we can change. The age-old wisdom of the Serenity Prayer offers profound guidance for navigating this delicate dance. And spiritual teacher Iyanla Van Zandt's insights illuminate how we can apply this wisdom to break free from the shadows and truly live out loud. The first line of the Serenity Prayer asks, "God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change." God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. And on surrender and acceptance, Iyanla says, it takes a lot more courage to let something go than it does to hang on to it. Letting go doesn't mean ignoring a situation. Letting go means accepting what it is, exactly as it is, without fear, resistance, or a struggle for control. Accepting reality exactly the way it is. The second line of the Serenity Prayer requests, "Please give me the courage to change the things that I can change." And Van Zandt's thoughts on taking action are, stop hiding. Stop holding yourself back and playing yourself down. Stop worrying about how you look and what people are saying. Stop listening to what people are saying and trying to find out if they are whispering about you. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that you are okay or to make you feel special. Life is special. It is a special gift. This is your life. Now take your gift and live it out in the open. Take your gift and live it out in the open. Decide today that you are going to live out loud. Then the third line of the Serenity Prayer recognizes that it's not always so clear when to do and when to don't. The last line says, "Please give me the wisdom to know the difference between what to accept and what to change." Maggie, a very good morning. Sunmuddy, good morning. Charlene, good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. It's great seeing you. And on where to find this guide and where to find this wisdom, Iyanla Van Zandt shares the following beautiful thought. She says, "Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Know that all things ultimately are working in your favor. If you take one step towards the light of Spirit, Spirit will take 5 steps on your behalf. Knowing where to take action and what to let go of is certainly not always so clear, but you can trust that your soul knows. Trust that there is guidance if you will listen." One sentence from the second quote today says, "Decide today that you are going to live out loud." And I am making that the central thought of today's meditation. Decide today that you are going to live out loud. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, be aware with every inhale of the rising in your body. Feel how every cell in your body expands. With every exhale, become aware of the fall in your body as you soften. Feel how every cell in your body softens. Let your breath be your teacher. Today's meditation, the Serenity Prayer, asks, help me understand where to let go, and help me see where to take action. With every inhale, feel what action feels like. As you inhale and grow, feel how power flows into your body. But understand what breath teaches you. Breath lets you know clearly that there has to be a balance. It can't be all about taking action. It can't be all about rising up and standing in your power. It has to also be about where to let go, what to put down, when to soften into deep rest. Now feel your exhale. Feel the acceptance for the deep softening, the letting go. And sometimes just because we were taught to always do and do and do, sometimes when we embrace rest, we're a little bit scared that we'll stay down, that we might not get up and do again. And just follow your breath for guidance. At the bottom of every exhale, at the bottom of every letting go, you've simply made space for the next round of creating to begin. What has been your balance between creating and also letting go? Creating and not holding on to what you're creating, but also letting go, trusting that at the bottom of the letting go, the next round of creating will begin. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. For a moment, see if you're able to tilt your head to the left while you tilt your hips to the right, curving your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone. Are you able to switch sides? Tilt your head to the right and your hips to the left. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at the very least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, We can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, repeat this thought as you dive in. The thought is, I am here to listen. Then as you take a deep breath, as you dive deep into you, see if you can find yourself completely softening into this breath hold. Completely relaxing into you. And as you do, say this again, I am here to listen. Take your next big breath. We all have wisdom flowing through us. We are all children of that collective wisdom. And whether we want to call it source, the universe, spirit, the divine, your soul, whatever label we want to slap onto it, we all have wisdom. And this is what we're reaching for today, softening enough that we can hear that whisper. And we'll use the format of the Serenity Prayer for this exercise. The first line of the Serenity Prayer asks, please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Right? There are things that we can't change. There are things that are not within our control. Would you repeat that first line to yourself a few more times? Would you open yourself to the wisdom that's available there? As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, say this to yourself a few more times. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Take your next big breath. Ian Van Zandt says it beautifully, that sometimes it's so much harder to let go than to try and control and make things the way we think they should be. Sometimes the letting go is the hard part. Now we're asking for guidance. We're asking, please show us. What is it that I need to let go of? As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask the question and then just become still, become silent, and just allow the empty space to feel this question. Please show me one thing that I clearly need to let go of. One thing that I need to stop trying to control. Then take your next big breath and listen. The second line of the Serenity Prayer asks, please give me the courage to change the things that I can change. And sometimes things really do take courage. Sometimes trying to change things for the better get resistance from outside of us. But even if we're just trying to make positive change to our life, we might have big resistance from within us. And it takes courage to keep showing up, to keep trying, and try again. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, repeat that second line of the Serenity Prayer. Please give me the courage to change the things that I can change. Now take your next big breath. And then we'll turn that second line into a question, knowing that there is wisdom within us that has the answer to this question. We can listen to its guidance. The question is simple. Please show me one thing that I do need to change. Please make the answer clear. What is one thing that I need to take action on? Perhaps it's something you haven't realized yet, something that requires courage to stand up and change. Or perhaps it's something you've known for a long time. But this is something I need to change. And I still haven't quite shifted it yet. Soften yourself into the softest space that you can. As you take a deep breath, ask the question, please show me one thing that I clearly do need to change. Take your next big breath and listen. And then the last line of the Serenity Prayer asks, please grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Because it's clearly not always so easy to know, where do I just let go, take a step away and do nothing? And where do I take action and say, no, this is something that has to change? Can we simply open ourselves to the wisdom that knows the difference? Can we remind ourselves that it's not always so clear to see this? And we can bring ourselves to a space of openness, open to guidance. And to this effect, there's a request that I try to remember to do regularly, reminding myself that I can't know what I don't know, right? And how do I open myself to what I don't know, to see what it is that I don't see? And I love asking this question regularly. It's very simple. It's just, please show me what I'm not seeing. Please help me to be open to seeing what I'm not seeing. As a reminder to myself that, of course, I can't know what I don't know, and I'd like to remain open. So with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, try this question, this request, or your version of it. Please show me what I am not seeing. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into your body and how softness settles in every part of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time. Iyanla Vanzant's thoughts, basically on the Serenity Prayer. On the topic of acceptance, she says, it takes a lot more courage to let something go than it does to hang on to it, trying to make it better. She says letting go doesn't mean ignoring a situation. Letting go means accepting what is, exactly as it is, without fear, without resistance, without a struggle for control. And on taking action and making change, she says, stop hiding. Stop holding yourself back and playing yourself down. Stop worrying about how you look and what people are saying. Stop listening to what people are saying and trying to find out if they're whispering about you. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that you are okay or to make you feel special. Life is special. It is a special gift. This is your life. Now take your gift and live your gift out in the open. Decide today that you are going to live out loud. Decide today that you are going to live out loud. And on the wisdom to know the difference, the wisdom to know when to just take a step back and let things go, and when to take a step forward and make a change. She says, be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Know that all things are ultimately working in your favor. If you take one step towards the light of Spirit, Spirit will take 5 steps on your behalf. Today's affirmations are, I let go with ease of what I cannot control. And today I decide that I'm going to live out loud. Which of those do you need most today? I let go with ease of what I cannot control? Or today I decide that I'm going to live out loud? We've got another 2 minutes. Repeat either one to yourself a few more times. I let go with ease of what's not mine to control. Or, today I decide that I'm going to live out loud. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this moment. to put everything down. I just open myself to listening to the wisdom that's already there. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the clarity on what to let go of, what is not mine to control, what's not mine to try and change. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the clarity around where to make a change, though, where to take action, where it is that I do need to spend my energy. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for not wasting a drop of energy on what is not mine to control. And therefore having all of that energy available for where it is my work to take action. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on this journey with us. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Maggie. Shaquille, good morning. It's awesome seeing you pop in. I hope you actually had a bit of time to sit down with us. Lots of love to all you beautiful people. Have a beautiful day. My big wish for you is, I wish that you don't spend a drop of energy on what's not yours to control. And that all that energy is available for you to pour yourself into exactly what it is that you do need to take action on. Have a brilliant day. Ciao, ciao.